Hello, Taurus. Taurus, welcome to your reading. As you know, we're going to be diving deep into this reading to really see the messages that you need to know at this present moment in time. So we're going to be looking first of all at blockages, all right, where your strengths are coming from, what you need to surrender and let go, any weaknesses that you need to know, your blind spots that are there at the moment, the action that you need to take, and lastly, what you need to know at this present moment in time. Let's get some tarot cards to help us clarify the messages that are here. So let me get our tarot cards on the table. As we get our tarot cards, I want to remind you that we have our candle and magic prayer ceremony that we are going to be doing on the 21st of June, which is the solstice. This is going to also be the Capricorn full moon. So we are going to be doing our prayers connected to releasing, letting go. I'm going to be doing the banishing work, cutting the cords, anything that you don't want to take forward into the new season. I'm going to be working at releasing those energies. So if you're wanting to be part of that powerful ceremony, go in the description box below, reserve your space, and I will be happy to work with you. Okay. So now we have your cards on the table. Let's first of all look at the blockages that are here. Interesting. The divine is indicating that you could be dealing with someone who is telling you sweet little lies. They are causing blockages in your life because for some of you, you are believing them. There is someone who is very deceptive, maybe seductive even, and you're letting their beauty cloud your judgment. The divine is saying, be very much aware of whoever it is that is just telling you lies, who's trying to deceive you, because you could be entertaining them, you could be believing them, but guess what? They are just wasting your time and causing unnecessary blockages in your life. Eventually, you are going to have to deal with these energies either by breaking up, having some type of drama-filled situation, and what is the point? The divine is wanting you to know that everything that glitters is not gold. So make sure that you are not wasting valuable energy on glitter. Because as you can see, you are entering a valuable time where the divine is saying to you, you have a major arcana card of the Wheel of Fortune indicating that there are some changes that are going to be happening in a positive way. So it is time for you to focus on rolling the dice rather than entertaining empty promises. Be very much aware, because the moment we are ready to make a quantum leap into a new reality, this is when the devil throws temptation our way. And then when we fall for that temptation, for that sweet little nothing, ultimately this energy of the Wheel of Fortune evaporates and it goes away. Because you need to understand that Lady Luck doesn't wait for no one. So as the wheel is turning, what is it going to be? How are you going to roll the dice? Are you going to allow someone to manipulate you? Are you going to be entering into some contracts, okay, that look good, promising, great on the surface? But when you read the small little print that you have to put like a magnifying glass to, you actually realize that that contract you were about to enter into was actually trying to trap you. There's something here that is trying to trap you into something. So whether you're entering into a new relationship, a new friendship, whether you're going into a new job, be careful of the people who are around you. If you're signing any contracts, read the small print. Okay, don't rush into anything. So the next energies, we're going to be looking at weaknesses. So the divine is saying, don't be your own worst energy. Sometimes we hope for the best. Sometimes we entertain, all right, people and situations that deep down in our hearts and in our soul, we know that they are toxic. But we just hope that, things will just work out somehow. The divine is saying, do not self-sabotage. Do not waste your time engaging in toxic behaviors and people. Do not let temptation get the better of you, because eventually you're going to have to make some moves. Whatever this situation is all about, it is not going to last. Don't let your weaknesses convince you that whatever this energy is all about, that it is going to turn out just fine, when deep down in your heart and in your soul, you know that it's not. Everything that is tempting, everything that makes your heart skip a heartbeat, be aware of that. Because rarely does anything that's really good for you make your heart race, make you feel out of control. So again, energies of the Six of Swords is saying to you, if you fall for whatever temptation, self-sabotaging behaviors that are here, you're going to be seeing that you're wasting your time, because eventually you're going to have to leave. You're going to see that this is not going to work out in the long run. So do as you will with that information. What you need to surrender of and what you need to let go. It's interesting because you have another major arcana card. This time is the Moon card. And the Moon card is about fear. The Moon card is about us not following or listening our intuition. So what are you afraid of right now? What could you be running away from? What do you not want to see? At the moment, what are you trying to entertain? The Divine is saying surrender and let go of falling for temptation, because right now you need to know that the Divine and the universe has your back. And this is why you are listening to this reading, because you have better fish to fry. You have better things to be focusing on rather than focusing on things that are not going to work out in the long run. Okay, so your strengths are coming from you understanding that the universe is working in your favor, and you sitting down and thinking about each decision that you're making, asking your guides to watch over you, to protect you, and to stop you from going into things that are just going to cause more heartache and pain in the future. So your guides and your ancestors are telling you that as you are watching and listening to this reading, you are here for a reason. We are trying to protect you from something that you are about to enter, and this is rather your life, and you get to decide what happens next. Do you get tempted, or do you say no? If you say no, the Divine is saying that you're going to find yourself entering a peaceful new chapter. And this is, funny enough, being confirmed by the energies of the Six of Swords. So the Divine is saying that again, keep going. The universe has your back. Confirmed by your guides have your back. So we have two cards confirming exactly the same thing. And we also have two cards that are confirming that right now you are leaving situations behind, energies behind that don't serve you. The Six of Swords is about leaving a turbulent situation behind and entering peaceful new chapters, which is being confirmed by our oracle card. So there are two confirmations that are on the table for you. So I really hope that you are paying attention and listening to the messages that I hear, because the Divine is saying to you, as the energies of the Temperance, this is the number 5 energy. The number 5 energies are all about chaos. But you get to choose. Do you engage in dark energies that are fun, intoxicating? Or do you finally say, no, I'm going to wait it out. Then I'm going to ask my guides and my ancestors to lead me, and I am going to follow, because you're understanding that they have your back. And if intuitively you are feeling some type of way before you sign something, before you enter into any type of agreements, relationships, if your intuition is saying no, listen, because your intuition never shouts. Your guides are never loud. So it is important to go within and to listen and to understand that your guides and your ancestors have your back. Your blind spots that are here, okay, connected to the blockages. Why is this? Because I noticed that both of our cards giving you another confirmation has the dice that are there. All right. So what are our cards telling you? The divine is saying that again, the wheel of fortune is turning. How are you going to take this energy and use it? Are you going to entertain temptation and fall into darkness? Are you going to entertain temptation, and in the near future, you're going to have to be dealing with the justice system? You're going to have to be dealing, maybe going through a breakup, a divorce, going to court for whatever has happened here. Energies of the justice is connected to the courts. So again, be careful. There is just something that is here that is asking you, which way are we going to change? Which way are we going to go? Do we allow temptation to lead us to have to deal and waste a lot of energy in the future dealing with situations, things that are just going to bring you down, and you're going to feel disappointed that you fell for the temptation? You took the bait, you hoped it was going to work out, and now you're starting to see the truth, and there's a sense of disappointment that is there because deep down in your heart and in your soul, you knew that this was just lies. Okay, so I really feel that someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. There's a deal that is here that seems much more to your advantage, but really you are being played. Don't be played, okay? Do not be played. Read the small print. If it's a relationship, just be very much aware, because there is something that you are not seeing. There could just be someone, for instance, you're going on a date, you're starting to date and enter into a relationship. This person doesn't really want a relationship. They are just there because maybe they need money, they need support, they need somewhere to stay. And they're going to do everything in their power to tell you whatever it is that you need to hear, so that you open up your heart, your soul, your home, so that they can come in and stay with you for free. You start paying for everything because you think you found your soulmate. Then eventually, over time, you start realizing that actually you entertained the devil, and now you have to get the justice system involved because there is chaos and drama that is going on. And why would you want to waste your energy and time like that? So the divine is saying to you, okay, right now you are working with divine timing. You have the opportunity to go through a glow up. Luck is currently on your side. So as you are taking a chance, as you are rolling the dice, you are rolling the dice in a way where you are going to be using this energy for you to grow, for you to manifest a new beginning. So the divine is saying, be alone. All right. If you're entering into a relationship or entertaining something new, be very cautious, be very mindful, be very suspicious. But at the same time, the divine is saying to you, if you allow yourself to be alone, you're actually going to see that through that process of being alone, you start seeing a lot. You start seeing life or this situation from a different perspective. And then you throw the dice and you take a chance on a new beginning that is going to be for your greatest good, rather than you being sold a dream. And when you wake up, you realize that it's actually a nightmare. So the divine is saying, go through what you go through. You've already gone through a lot of pain. You've already gone through a lot of disappointment. You have gone through enough already. So why do you want to keep on repeating painful situations and cycles? Why do you want to be your own worst energy? It is now time to be your best energy. The last card, what you need to know right now, the divine is saying, absolutely listen, okay? If something doesn't bring you peace, it doesn't matter how tempting it is. It doesn't matter how amazing it looks. It doesn't matter if you feel that there is not another deal. You are never going to get a chance like this again. Be mindful. If someone is trying to make you rush into anything, be very mindful and cautious. If anything seems too good to be true, it is. Be very mindful and cautious. So the divine is saying to you, if it doesn't bring you peace, it's not for you. So again, it's going to be important to activate that hermit energy, all right, to do your meditations, to go within, so that you can absolutely enter a peaceful new chapter that we already spoke about. Because the divine is saying that there is something good and peaceful that is coming towards you. And temptation is going to try and do whatever it is that it can to make sure that it blocks this peaceful chapter transition, the real love that is meant to come into your life. It will try and block that. Instead of you enjoying the person who uplifts you, the person who matches your energy, your perfect one, you're going to be tempted with something sweet, something seemingly so perfect, so rare, so one in life chance. It is not a chance. Be cautious. I cannot say that enough to you, because you have an opportunity to enter a new peaceful chapter where life feels good. But remember that temptation always comes and tempts you. So which one is it going to be? Are you going to allow your sweet tooth to start consuming things that are just going to hurt you in the long run? So this is the message that I have for you. If you found value in this reading, please do give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I'm going to see you very soon. It is a goodbye from me.